What's going on, babies? Who did that jump? That was you? Yeah. What's going on this morning? All right, uh-oh. Somebody laid their eggs over here this morning. No food left in the thing. All right, so somebody laid their eggs near the food. All right, so we got to get in here and get them something to eat right quick. All right. Here we go. Two eggs. Here we go this way, see how many eggs we got in here. Nobody even came in here to lay an egg today. Okay, must have been warm last night. They wasn't too worried. All right. So we got 2 eggs for the day, which is pretty good. Let's get them some water. We'll be good. All right. Let's give them some water. Get out on this hike. So the ducks are squared away. They got water. They got food now. I threw them some snacks. You got one over there in the corner eating some snacks. And then you got them in here looking through. Look, they trying to get all the snacks out of the food. And I put snacks inside of their food as well. Basically, it's just a bug treat. And they really like it. But what they like most of all, come on and get some water. Yeah. They love some fresh water. They go crazy over it. Oh yeah. Once they hear one doing it, they all gotta do it. All right. Let's get out here on this walk. 2 eggs for the day, that ain't bad. Stay tuned, we'll be out there in a minute. Oh yeah. Hey, good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Shaw.
Another beautiful morning. Hey, so I got on a new knee brace today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. After yesterday coming out here and hiking, because when I woke up yesterday morning, my knee felt pretty good. Then when that knee brace that I had on was not meant for the kind of activity I was doing, not at all. It ran down below my kneecap, and since it kept running, like it just moved around. And with it having that gel in it, it made it so my kneecap couldn't move like it should. And so when I left my walk yesterday, my leg felt more irritated than it did helped by that brace, which it wasn't a brace. It was a compression sleeve that was more meant for heating and cooling. I got it from Walgreens, yeah. So yesterday I went and I got the knee brace that I have on today. I got it from Dick's Sporting Goods. It is a therapy brace, which means it's like a level 3. And I put it on yesterday before I went back to work for the second half of my day. So basically I went to Dick's on my break and got it. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this thing feels amazing. I mean, it's tight, you know it's there, but that's what I mean. I know it's there, so it feels great. So I wore it to the second half of work yesterday, and when I got home, because standing, I'm assuming that standing is really what's causing the most irritation to my knee. But when I got home yesterday, it felt like the brace took most of the pressure off of my knee. So just in a 3-hour period of wearing the brace and standing, the support was noticeable and my leg felt pretty good by the time I got home. So the brace kind of like gave my leg a rest. The rest of my leg wasn't tight, I guess. So anyway, make a long story short, I was worried that my leg was gonna hurt too much, because by the time I got home for lunch yesterday, which wasn't lunchtime, but you know what I mean. By the time I got home on my lunch break yesterday, my knee was irritated from this hike and from working and standing all day. I went and got the brace. 3 hours later, after wearing the brace, my leg wasn't irritated no more. So that's how I knew it was working. Now check this out. With me talking about all these knee problems, roller skating probably should have been a no, right? Well, I went last night with the brace on, and oh my goodness, my leg felt amazing. I even fell one time, and when I got home and I took my brace off, my leg felt amazing. I skated longer than I normally would last night. It was the weakness in my knee that made every other muscle around my knee feel like it was overworking or working too hard, and I didn't find that out. Now, even out here this morning, I don't feel like anything on my leg feels like it's getting overworked. Now, I don't know if this means I should stay off of it, see if something needs to be repaired, which I guess what I'm saying is I'm going to my doctor here Monday. It's coming, so I feel like he'll tell me. But just knowing that this brace has changed a lot and made my leg feel a lot better just in one day. Actually, I haven't even had it a full 24 hours yet. So, hey, basically what we learning, sometimes even our stability need a little bit of stability. I've been working to strengthen the leg, and it didn't feel like it was working. Well, I ain't gonna say that. It didn't seem like things were getting better, especially once I put that gel in on. I thought it made my knee feel good. Especially when you first put it on. It felt like, oh yeah, this is perfect. But then later in the day, or the more I moved in it, the more it felt like, oh, this thing is dropping. This one that I have on, it's got band, like, straps on. I'm talking to y'all about a knee brace the whole walk, huh? Anyway, I got that boy yesterday. I'll show y'all which one it is. Your boy feeling good with it on. And like I said, I'll be going to see my doctor on Wednesday, or Monday. So hopefully he'll give me like an x-ray or something now, because I want to know what's inside that I can't keep stable myself, and now it's a brace that's got to do it for me. Hey, but I'm thankful that a brace has got it solved temporarily. It's kind of like walking around on crutches is what it feels like. But hey, it's working. Hey, so I told y'all I went skating last night. Yep. What did I do? Hey, I guarantee nobody could tell I had a knee brace on last night. That knee felt so stable last night. I was spinning in directions and doing stuff that I normally wouldn't do because I'd be too worried that my left knee might not be able to take it, or that I might hurt it more. Which, with a brace on, I probably still, but what I'm saying is, your boy felt strong enough. I'm serious. Hey, my little sit and spin, I was doing that so fluidly last night. It's like my left knee was locked in. It wasn't no movement, no nothing. I stood up out my sit and spin after spinning until I just got tired of sitting there. I'd stand up and still keep spinning because my left knee was strong. Oh my goodness. That was an amazing feeling last night. I'm saying, I felt like both my right and my left was pulling just about the same amount of weight. Woo, there it is. Uh-oh, tap, tap. Yep. Hey, I'm gonna be honest though. I still feel myself babying this leg. Yep, and it's okay. I'm cool with that. That's how I feel like I should be doing. But this brace made me feel like I can literally run now if I wanted to. Before, it felt like if I was to run, it would be something like, I don't know, smashing inside my knee. Now I feel like it's no compression on the inside right part of my knee. Yep, feels great. And then I just take it off every once in a while. Hey, basically, sounds like this whole morning walk is a product review on a brace. Hey, let me tell you something. What I realized is all the product reviews that I did, they're doing great. And I'm gonna start back to doing that. I just gotta figure out how to start freeing up more hard drive space. I'm clearing stuff out. I'm starting to try and put my photos that I'm getting rid of and stuff. I'm gonna start editing those into my videos, like come up with some kind of plan on trying to hold on to the memories, but not hold on to them. Kind of like, look, I'm always trying to improve myself, right? Always. So I be doing things like decluttering. And I'm saying, I feel like a hoarder. I'm dead serious, y'all. I look at the TV show Hoarders, and they're a collector of stuff. I'm a collector of memories. And what I'm saying is, I don't want to be the person who got them all jumbled up inside my head. I like letting stuff go, but I like putting in, basically, one of the things that they say on Hoarders to do, and this is true, is take a picture of the thing that you want to remember and just save it there. And what I'm saying is, I've been doing that my whole life, y'all. It ain't a hard drive in this world, I feel like. Not even daggone YouTube gonna be able to hold all my memories if they let me go as long as I want to. Yep. And look, even y'all, man, talking about 45-minute walks. Yeah, I done sped it up to 30. I done got used to my daggone trails. But what I'm saying, I hoard because I want to save everything that I love. I mean, every car I've ever owned, I wanted to take a picture of it to remember it, because I knew I wasn't gonna have that car forever. But I always wanted to remember it. I remember when I was a kid, it seemed like, and this might be something I just mistaken as a kid, but it seemed like I would get around the people who were like the adults to me, you know, like my aunts, uncles, and all they would do was show me pictures, I felt like. Pictures of back in the day. And I'm thinking, why? But that was like their Facebook, y'all. When I was a kid, their Facebook was pulling out the photo album and going through memories, especially when they were all together. Because it was how they connected. And so what I'm saying is, what I remember though, or how I viewed it at that point in time was, wow, these, you know, everybody around me is really proud of their past. Really proud of their past. I would hear my uncle tell me like how he wished he still had his motorcycle. But then, you know, at the time I had a motorcycle. And then my other uncle, boy, he was proud of his first motorcycle, but then he had his second motorcycle, which is the only other motorcycle he ever had. And they would talk about, you know, I don't know, their hairstyles, their clothing, what they had. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, I don't know. I just feel like the thing that I notice about, that I'm trying to make different about my childhood and my future, and I think this is what changes the trajectory of where my family is gonna go. Where I feel like when I grew up, I heard a lot of talk about the past and how things used to be good. And what I'm saying is, when you sit around and you focus on how things, ooh, see that hawk just flew over my head, that means I'm going somewhere, y'all. Hawk just flew right in over my head. So anyway, or he wanted to distract me and get me out the subject, but we ain't losing this one. What I'm saying is, when I was a when I was a youngster, when I was a kid, I'm saying people used to talk about the past and how good it was. And I feel like that right there slows you down on how good your future could be. Because while so many people sitting there dredging up and thinking about the past, I'm saying you're losing time that you could be talking about your future. Yeah, I tell y'all what I did yesterday. But I'm saying we always thinking about what we got going on, y'all. All I be hearing is how things used to be, how things used to be. And what I'm saying is, hey, let's talk about how things gonna be. What we got coming up in front of me. I'm saying that's how you look forward to and prepare for goals in life. Yeah. When you was young, everything was good. Everything was fun. But now what I'm saying, you're an adult and there's work to be done. Oh yeah. See, for me, when I used to see those photos and stuff and they talk about what they wish they had, and it's like, if you had it, why you let it go? And then I always hear them tell me, it wasn't the right time for that in my life, or, you know, life changes, responsibilities, all these different things. And I'm saying, I completely understand that, but if it's something you really, really want, why are you giving up everything in the world? Like, what I'm saying is, I think people, think about this. What we want and what we say we want, like, what would happen if those things was to line up? What happened, I guess what I'm saying is there nobody, like, I ain't gonna say nobody. I don't know where I'm going with that, because then I feel judgmental. Ooh, I see it looked like a frozen bush over there. I don't know. I feel like too often we dwell on the past, and that's what short sights our future. I'm saying, think about this. I'm the type of person who say you really can't multitask, even though I am doing so right now. I'm walking and I'm talking. That's multitasking. I'm getting exercise and I'm talking to some people. What's up, y'all? That's multitasking. But I don't know where I was going with that. Never mind. Boy, I tell you, I be feeling like, man, and just like that, you know, to me, when I get distracted or get a subject change, that means I'm stepping in areas I ain't got no business being in. And I'm okay with that. I am definitely okay with that. I feel like too often, I be listening to people and then I be like, man, that's where you can show you are not certified or qualified in that area. But you got the stage, and what I'm saying is your feelings and thoughts can bleed over into, ooh, hey, I want to talk about one that hit me kind of hard yesterday. And it ain't really hit me hard. It's just kind of like, you know, I want to get into this acting thing, maybe. Or I want to get into the film industry somehow. I feel like I'm already in it. When I said I feel like I want to get in it. I feel like I want to do bigger things in it than what I'm currently doing is what I mean. So I'm looking at this thing and Alec Baldwin comes on and I'm like, and I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. You know, the reason I say stuff like this is because I feel like I can see things, but clearly you can't see everything. And with us being human, we all make mistakes. And so, therefore, for me to even sit here and be judgmental, a mistake was made, and now people are looking at a person to, I guess, crucify Alec Baldwin's situation. What I'm saying is so many people were there that could have stopped what occurred. So to think that any one person should hold full blame, or for any one person to be running around saying they don't feel they're the one responsible, hey, that just hurt. I guess watching people sit here and talk about it as if somebody didn't just die. Like, what I'm saying is, the main focus here, in my opinion, is a person died. You would think that somebody, and to me, this is what remorse looks like, for everybody to be stepping up saying, I feel so bad, I feel responsible. But instead, it feel like everybody's saying they're not responsible. But I get why. But what I'm saying is, in my opinion, this was a sheer accident unless it's proven otherwise. And what I'm saying is, if it's proven otherwise, now I'm saying it's an accident due to stupidity. That is true. But, man, to say that anyone is the most responsible person, I feel bad for the whole situation. There's not a good way for an outcome in this situation. And that's horrible. Unless they come out to say somebody intentionally put a round in that chamber, which I don't understand why people still using real guns in movies. Ain't no prop guns out there. I'm saying ever since Bruce Lee died, hey, nobody will ever be pointing another gun at me. I don't care if we're making a movie or not. Stop it. I done had too many guns pointed at me that I know bullets were in. Forget that. Hey, I don't care. That's a messed up situation, no matter how you look at it. I feel bad for him, but I don't, watching the way he trying to moonwalk off of it like he had nothing to do with it, man. I'm saying it's always your responsibility to make sure a weapon is safe. You know, never handle a weapon without knowing what the situation of it is, because once it comes in your hands, I'm saying it's just like driving a car. You never get in a car without knowing that the brakes work or not. I mean, most people wouldn't. I mean, goodness, especially you would check it a couple times driving down the highway before you get on the highway doing 80 miles an hour now, wouldn't you? Hey, that's a sad situation. And it ain't no way to improve on it, even though it's an accident. But what I'm saying is, just because the man held the gun, don't mean he the only one. I hear people, I got company. Hey, that junk get me frustrated. Several reasons. Because one, accidents do happen, and you gotta let people have that sometimes. But this accident is a severe accident, and what do? You don't crucify the man, especially. I mean, it's not, hey, I'm not saying it's not his fault, because I believe he is responsible. What I'm saying is, think about it like this. When I watched First 48, hey, the driver of the car who ain't even know nobody got shot still get involved. That's what it looked like on First 48. So while everybody trying to moonwalk off of the subject, what I'm saying is everybody who was on that set that had anything to do with that firearm is equally responsible. And no, it didn't look premeditated if it was an accident. But what I'm saying is, if they find out somebody purposely put that bullet in that, because what I'm saying is, and I don't know this, but from what he was trying to say, it made it sound like, there they go right there. They tried to make it sound like she was the one telling him how to cock the gun and fire it. And then she was the one standing in front of it? Huh. But I don't know. They said it was a single action, so I don't know. No matter what, the end result is somebody has lost their life, and the end result is, in my opinion, just like on First 48, it don't matter who it is. If they don't tell y'all the whole truth up front, y'all throw them in the slammer, or at least bring charges up against them. I feel like, even if she put that bullet in that chamber herself, she ain't the one who pulled the trigger. It could be suicide by prop. But what I'm saying is, nope, it ain't suicide by cop. Still would not be her fault, because whoever pulled the trigger is supposed to know if it's safe or not. I mean, he didn't pull the trigger, he said. Whoever handled the gun. I'm saying, I done had guns go off on accident. That's why I can't stand being around people who don't have, you know, weapon safety, or they think something's funny, like, oh, it ain't no big deal, ain't nothing gonna happen. You gotta touch the trigger. You don't have to touch the trigger. What I'm saying is, all you have to do is be irresponsible. People drop guns and they go off. People, man, I'm telling you. Hey, you heard of hair triggers? People alter guns all the time. And when you think you ain't touching something, everything ain't always the same. I feel like, I don't know. Hey, but this one took me over, didn't it, y'all? You came out here talking about my knee. That's a sad situation. Because I would hate to be on a set where I saw something like that happen. Hey, everybody on that set's traumatized right now. Guaranteed. And they don't even know it. And what I'm saying is, while y'all sitting here talking about Alec Baldwin, what I'm saying is, if this man did this on accident, y'all gotta understand, he's shocked and he's terrified. This is not the outcome he woke up intending. I'm saying, y'all don't understand something. When you wake up and you're having the best moment of your life, and the best moment of your life turns into the worst moment of your life, that causes PTSD. That's simply a shift. It's like your mind getting a concussion. It's like slamming your head up against the ground. You went from best time of your life to worst time of your life, and you had no time for preparation. The man might be dealing with a lot. Y'all don't know what's going on inside of him, and people need to stop judging him automatically. But I'm saying, I understand why he's doing what he's doing, because he's got to face a lot of people's backlash. But what I'm saying is, in this world, we need to be a little bit more understanding. At any moment, these situations could be us. I'm saying, it don't matter. Look, we the people are the people who make up this country. So, when you're sitting here talking about people who you don't like, we ain't getting into that one. We got to get off of here. Hey, I got things to do today, y'all. Your boy about to hit the pool. It's Friday. And your boy about to show out at work. Hey, watch what I do. Let's stay with you. Much respect, much love. Hey, this your boy, and I'm out.